This is a small update from me, Chowna. Uh, I got a copyright strike on my channel for having Live a Live OST stuff on here. It's been kind of confusion and I want to give a not counter. I want to get more of a question upon why I got the strike to begin with because of the fact that I'm just confused because I get it that this is Square's IP, but at the same time, I've never seen them enforce this for Live a Live at all. Because Live a Live is pretty much a very obscure, well, not like very, very obscure. It's just like a RPG that kind of got pushed aside into the shadows for specifically that they wanted to more focus on the Final Fantasy games back in the 90s, being, what was it, Final Fantasy 2, I think it was. It was either 2 or 3. And because they wanted to focus on the US version of 2, which is 4, or yeah, I think it was that they were focused on trying to get 4 localized. And because of that, Live a Live never came outside of Japan. And because of that, basically, Live a Live is just a Japanese exclusive game that's owned by Square. And let's just get the little bit of the briefing stuff aside. I'm just confused about this upon why they're enforcing it now with regarding Live a Live because of the fact that they've never enforced the copyright on Live a Live for literally about 10 years. And I have a hunch feeling that more OST videos are going to be disappearing off YouTube because Square wants to start suddenly enforcing it for just just Square just wants to start enforcing this for Live a Live for some reason. I mean, I know that some people they'll be like, "Oh, that means that there's a revival." 9 times out of 10, Square's like Nintendo, so it's probably not a revival. It's just Square being a dickhead, just being like, "We want control with our IPs," which I would not have given a single rat's ass if they would have given me like a counter, like not even counter. I meant to say a claim on the video because I would not have cared because I do not monetize any of my extensions. I want to be I want to be clear about that. Yeah, I won't deny that extensions are kind of like in the iffy area upon fair use and whatnot, but I feel like genuinely as long as you're not monetizing it, I feel like they slightly fall underneath fair use as long as you're not using it to be malicious or trying to gain profits, like profits like money and stuff. Either way, at the end of the day, I'm just confused upon this whole situation because with this whole thing of getting a strike, I know some people could be like, "Oh, this is just a automatic. This is like just an automatic bot, so probably might not be Square Enix." No, this was a manual claim. They manually detected my video and gave me a strike for it. I'm just irritated and tired at the moment, so I don't know if Square's going to start targeting more games featuring their OSTs. So be aware and be careful out there for anyone who's uploading any of Square's music at the moment. I genuinely hope YouTube actually helps me with this because I would rather prefer people be known, not even just be known. I hope people are knowing that Square's actually going after videos that have their OST right now because if it's just me just having a bad day or bad luck, it's whatever. But it's just that was a manual claim though, and that makes me feel like they might be targeting more videos as of right now. I just wish Square could knock it off with this nonsense.